Smoke from a massive wildfire in Canada is pouring across the border, and with local temperatures flirting with 90 degrees today, firefighters are sending this warning: wildfire season is here.
Missouri could become the first state without a legal abortion clinic since Roe v. Wade. Today, Planned Parenthood is fighting back in court.
And Robert Mueller spoke publicly for the very first time today since the release of the Russia investigation. He says his office could not consider whether President Trump committed a crime.
KREM 2 News at Noon begins now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being with us right here on KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti.
And I'm Jen York, sitting alongside Evan Narani. Well, we are in our last week of May, and we're already experiencing one of our first notable wildfire threats. Smoke from a fire in Canada is drifting into North Idaho. So take a look at this picture. Northern Lakes Fire says the smoke is seeping into the Rathdrum Prairie. It'd be a little bit hard to see, but it is pretty hazy.
It's there. It's that thick haze right above the bottom line there.
That's right. And the Canadian Press reports that fire in Alberta has scorched 320,000 acres. It also reports thousands of people are evacuated from their homes.
So we're taking a live look from a different angle right now. This is from our North Idaho tower camera where it's near Silverwood, and you can still kind of see that light haze out there. Pretty much all of our cameras around the North Idaho area have picked up on a slight amount of haze, and over the last several hours, we've really seen that air quality deteriorate.
Yeah, and we're tracking that right now. The air quality in parts of North Idaho varied throughout the day. Right now, the air quality is listed as good, but it has dipped into the moderate range at times, and that's what you were talking about, Evan, is that we look over and we see that haze, and then we look again. It seems like just a short time later, it sort of moves out and in. So we'll continue to monitor that.
And as we know, when we see fires around, last year around Montana and even in our own states, that air quality can fluctuate on a minute-by-minute basis. And the big worry going into the next couple days is we've got dry weather around us, we've got warm temperatures, and we have lightning. And lightning doesn't especially help us out when it comes to that. So we're going to head over to the wall and talk about what's in store as we go into the next few days. So far, we've had a pretty nice start to our day. So temperatures have been mild. We've really seen them mainly in the 70-degree range now to start off our noon hour. Right now, we're at 71 degrees in Spokane, 72 in Coeur d'Alene, 79 in Moses Lake and Colville. Now, the big idea with this is temperatures this afternoon are expected to be about 10 to 15 degrees above average. We're continuing to see those temperatures really warm up around us. And as you can see on satellite radar, minimal activity. So the thing is, when you combine these hot temperatures and dry conditions outside, the possible lightning strikes that we see in the afternoon promote the possibility of some fire spreading. Now here's another look that we've got outside where things are so far just a little bit hazy outside. This is around the Wallace area. The 12-hour forecast indicates that Spokane should warm up to about 81 this afternoon, meaning we've got a few degrees to go. We're going to make our way there likely just around the 4 and 5 o'clock hour. But portions of the Northwest, Colville, Okanagan County, the Western Columbia Basin, all spots where we're going to be possibly making it to the upper 80s, maybe 90 degrees today. And as we head towards your weekend, those 90-degree temperatures become even more possible. So we're really talking about a real warm-up on the way. And coming up, we'll be talking a little bit more about what to expect as we head into the next several days. And we'll also take a look at that 7-day forecast that indicates more dry weather is sticking with us. Back to you guys.
Evan, thank you. A Washington lawmaker is working on legislation to protect a woman's right to choose.
This comes after several southern states passed restrictive abortion laws. So Congresswoman Susan DelBene is co-sponsoring the Women's Health Protection Act. The bill would prevent states from imposing restrictions on abortions, including so-called herpes bills. The bill was introduced last week in the State House of Representatives.
This is a real public health crisis that's happening right now, because we could face a situation where by the end of the week, more than 1.1 million women in Missouri will have abortion inaccessible in their own state.
An emergency hearing is underway today in Missouri. This week, the state could become the first state without a legal abortion clinic. The state may not renew Planned Parenthood's license. Planned Parenthood leaders are suing to keep it open. And this comes after Missouri's governor signed a law banning abortion after 8 weeks, with no exceptions for rape or incest.
Special Counsel Robert Mueller is breaking his 2-year silence on the Russia investigation. He gave his first public statement this morning from Capitol Hill. CBS's Nicole Killian is in Washington, D.C., bringing us the very latest.
Special counsel Robert Mueller says his office could not consider whether President Trump committed a crime by obstructing justice because he's a sitting president.
If we had had confidence that the president clearly did not commit a crime, we would have said so. We did not, however, make a determination as to whether the president did commit a crime.
Mueller also laid out what Russia did to influence the election and Hillary Clinton's campaign.
There were multiple, systematic efforts to interfere in our election. And that allegation deserves the attention of every American.
President Trump has always maintained he and his campaign did nothing wrong. He tweeted right after Mueller spoke, writing, "Nothing changes from the Mueller report. There was insufficient evidence, and therefore, in our country, a person is innocent. The case is closed."
Attorney General William Barr released a redacted version of Mueller's report last month. It outlined no conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia, but it did list 10 instances in which the president possibly attempted to obstruct justice.
Democrats have called for Mueller to testify before Congress. He says if he does so, he would not speak about anything beyond the report.
We chose those words carefully, and the work speaks for itself. And the report is my testimony.
A senior administration official says the White House was notified last night that Mueller might make a statement today. What he was planning to say was not revealed. Mueller says he'll resign from the Justice Department now that his work is complete.
No question.
Sir, I'm giving you 175 years, which is 2,100 months. I've just signed your death warrant.
A judge praised as an advocate for victims of sex abuse is set to speak in Spokane. Judge Rosemary Aquilina sentenced former sports director Larry Nassar to a maximum of 175 years in prison last January. Nassar admitted to molesting some of the nation's top gymnasts. WYCA Spokane is hosting the judge at its annual Women of Achievement Awards luncheon. That'll be in October. It's on October 11th. Aquilina will deliver the keynote speech on that date.
12:07 now. A new tool is helping Lime scooter riders explore Spokane. The Scoot Spokane website offers tutorials and safety advice. It also provides recommended scooter routes to Kendall Yards, Browns Addition, the Garland District, and South Perry District. Users new to those areas will receive notifications about the Lime app. You can head to KREM.com for more information.
Yeah, we're seeing those everywhere right now. Very popular with this weather. At least a dozen people have been injured after a tornado touched down. This is in Kansas. Today, millions of people are expecting more severe weather all across the nation.